Hello and welcome to World War One Tuesdays with me, Trevor, and John, who is still muted.
Yeah,
There we
you
go.
didn't want to hear me yelling and screaming that my ring light stopped working. But,
I thought you were going to say something else. How are we, gentlemen?
Yeah,
Good.
I've got no audio.
Yeah, you have. Oh,
we can hear.
Trevor can't
you
hear
can't
us
hear
again.
us?
Oh, we had this problem the other day.
Huh.
You might need to drop out and drop back in. Hang on a minute. I can't. What I'll do is I'll type it as a banner. There you go. It's done it anyway. Anyway, how's your day been, John?
Oh yeah. Not much happened.
No.
Just, had to release a second native mouse. Can't remember the name of them. What are they called? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's released nowhere near my house, so that's all right.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of them.
Well, I'm hoping I've sort of sorted the lagging issues that I had yesterday.
A kid's book, they're called. Lagging issues.
Yes, my computer, even when I was watching YouTube, it was lagging. I think it's because I was watching YouTube through Microsoft Edge. Because now that I'm watching it through Firefox, it seems to be fine. But I did do all the changes and stuff when I was 3 whiskeys down, so anything could happen.
I'm just playing with my ring. Just give me a moment. Oh yeah, there it goes.
There you go.
Like a PC, temperamental piece of shit. Anyway, it's working.
Excellent. Chat. Whilst we wait for Trevor to come back in. David says, good ale. Hello, David.
Ah, yes. Paul says, good morning, troops.
Hello. Joe, David, Paul, hope you're well today. Rain has finally stopped here in South Mississippi.
David says, dry and chilly here in the Honda.
Patrick says, good day to all panel and chat. Hello.
Sorry, I muted myself for a burp then. You didn't want to hear that. Joe says, chilly? Wow, it'll be extremely muggy here for a couple of days. I believe up to 90 degrees Fahrenheit Saturday. That's, it's like 32 or something.
David says, good day, Mikey, Trevor, and evening, John. Hello, buddy. Joe says, hello, Trevor. I'm sure Trevor will be back in a minute. He usually just has to reset his laptop and come back in.
Yeah, Patrick, says Joe.
Matthew says, hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Hello.
Steve is in saying, hello, everyone.
Hello. And Paul says, I fixed the runs and got when painting my Hasegawa F14 Tomcat 172nd. That's what happens if you start licking the paint, you get rid of runs.
Funny because it's true.
Yeah. Because non-toxic paint, apparently.
Is that all the comments?
I mean, there's that one.
Paul says, Joe, rain. What rain?
And there it says, hello, Matthew. There we go. Yeah, there's only 10 people watching so far. It's Tuesday. Okay. It's always quiet.
That's all right.
Always quiet on a Tuesday. Trevor's back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. When the intro came up and I lost audio, I couldn't hear anybody. Yeah. And for some reason, it kept coming up saying he couldn't find the server. So, I've just rebooted the computer. So, yeah. We're back.
All right. Right. So to continue,
Yes.
where was I? I think, I think what I'm going to proceed in doing is building up more of the structure, whether it be the bonnets or the window, the visors, open and closable visors. Now, from what I understand, this has bulletproof glass, right? Wrong bloody button, John. Right. Do you understand the nature of these things? Like Mikey? Do you have a book on armored cars and stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
Especially the same technologies we use now.
Well, not in bloody F-35s you don't. Can you let somebody who doesn't know about armoured vehicles... So do these things slide sideways, and does half of it, does it close the glass, or how does that work? All right.
I mean, on the model, they're fixed, don't they?
Oh, there you go. I didn't realise my microphone was muted. Sorry. Yeah, they're basically just big, thick pieces of glass in a frame attached to the viewing port. And if they wanted them open, they just open the entire hatch.
But these seem twice as wide as the cutouts in the steel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they would shoot, well, if they were shooting for the vision slots, they would not always hit it. So it's like an extra bit of reinforcement for when the guy's got his eyes up to the window.
So do they slide sideways, or
no? If you can't quite see it on yours, let's have a look. Hang on.
Like that?
Oh, there we go.
Right. So if that's the port, it's only like the inside portions of the glass there.
That's interesting. Possibly though.
Yeah. Because there's looks like a handle on one side, which is the driver's side. I don't know if it slides across or not.
That's interesting because it hasn't got that on mine.
Does it not? Okay.
No. They're just attached to the inside.
Just two individual pieces that stick inside.
Yeah. All right. So I've got that for the rear vision slot when they're driving backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're individual pieces, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. They're same on the front.
Yeah. Okay. So you've only got it on one side. How weird.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, dear me. All right.
Yeah, I just don't know. I guess I'll just keep it all clear and just glue it in place then.
Yeah. David says, on mine, I have closed the rear shutter.
Okay.
The vision slot is much smaller than the whole piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you think about it, it makes sense if it did slide to the side, because it'd mean that if you've only got a tiny vision slot, you could have it slid out the way and have a bit of fresh air coming in when you're driving around. But then if you're under fire, you could slide it back across again to protect you.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it opens. It looks like maybe if it's shattered or certainly bullet.
Yeah.
obscured, maybe you get a second go at seeing out. I just don't know.
I wonder. I'm sure I've got a book on the Rolls Royce armoured car. That might have something similar.
I was looking this up on Wikipedia earlier, and there wasn't enough information there.
I'll quickly go and grab the book.
Thank you.
Oh, God. Of course, on my voice.
All right, so the Series 1 had 2 maximum machine guns and separate turrets. Blah, 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 blah. 3.5 to 4 mil thick armor. Crew of 4 enter leave the vehicle via the door on the left-hand side, like a driver's door, or 2 big via 2 big leaf rear door. Blah, blah, blah. So these were this Austin 2nd series were ordered by the Russians. So they had a more powerful engine. The hull was shorter, thicker armor. Driver's cab roof was modified to improve the gun's angle of fire. Less welcome was the removal of the rear access door. They decided they wanted a rear driving post. So after arrival in Russia, all vehicles were fitted with a redesigned rear hull section, which has a second driving post and an additional hatch.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah,
So on the Rolls
60
Royce,
of the 3rd series were ordered in 25th August 1916. These vehicles were similar in characteristics to the 2nd series, but had modified rear hull with a driving post, machine gun shields either side, which I've got, bulletproof glass in the front vision sights, and lacked big side windows. So this then seems like this is a 3rd series. Yeah. Oh, God, it even bloody says 3rd series. That's the first time I'm seeing that.
That might have helped in research. That could have cut out a hell of a lot of research. So the Rolls Royce didn't have bulletproof glass in at all.
Okay.
By the look of it. It just had sliding doors. Vision slots and things. But imagine trying to drive through those vision slots, looking through those vision slots.
Well, they'd be close to your face. So I'd imagine you'd have a well, as good as it can be. Like if I drop that body on there. Come on. There we go.
David says, whether it does slide, I do not know. Julie says, Mornigal. It could even be that it's a removable one. Because I know in World War II, the ones that had bulletproof glass, they had a spare piece of bulletproof glass stored next to the one that they were using. So that they could just take the broken one off and just replace it quickly. So it could even be that. I mean, technology didn't advance that much between the wars.
No, not,
when it comes
not
to stuff
in terms of armoured cars. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do is, because I think about painting half of it white, for instance, but I'm not. I'll just leave it all clear. Because the fact is, I plan to have my hatches open and whatnot, but I don't have to.
Yeah.
I think I will. I'll try to go for everything open just to see if I can.
Yeah.
Anyway, carrying on. Shutting up.
I think it's actually a really interesting point. That makes me want to look it up.
Right, so what I'll do...
let's have a look. Mate. Not many pictures of the inside of these because they're rare, quite rare.
No. There's a couple of videos I saw on YouTube, but I haven't watched them yet. But
yeah,
they're under. It's not Austin Umcar. It's what do you call it? The Austin Putilov.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched it yet. That's cool. Now, I think a bit more research.
So it was only the third series that had them. Yeah. What if I... Yeah, it's with it being a modification, I think it probably would have been they put a bracket inside to hold the bulletproof glass in, and then just put a bracket to hold a spare one, like a spare block of glass.
Okay.
Because they're not light, so that would explain why there's handles on as well. Because a big thick piece of glass is not a light thing to lift around in a confined space. Julian says, morning all, and watch your panel. Jim says, another World War I Tuesday, indeedy.
Yeah.
Says, afternoon, Julian. Patrick, hi, Julian and Jim. Joe, hi, Julian. Jim, what's up? Julian, hi, David, Patrick, and Joe. Matthew, afternoon, King Julian of the Heathens. And Julian says, hi, Lord Matthew of Peasantry. That's not nice. Call him Matthew of Peasants. How rude. Jim says, Joe, hey Joe, the museum in New Orleans is where author John Parshall will be signing copies of the book 1942, a book I very much want to buy and read. Be nice to get Parshall's autograph. Is that a hint, Jim? Is that a hint for Joe to go to the bookshop for you?
Instead of getting partial autographed, see if you can get the whole thing.
Good point. All right, DA49.
Okay, 2.
As you see, I've done the square root of FA in the last week.
That's okay.
Not by my standards, because I don't like falling behind. But I've been very, very tired lately.
Mm-hmm.
And last night I decided, to hell with the world, I'm just going to have a few drinks of whiskey and finish off that bottle of Penderyn I had. Which was very nice.
So I'm going to...
DA49.
Yeah. I'm going to avoid the vision slits for now, because I'll need to paint the inside of them white. What I will do is assemble the forward section, like the bonnet and the radiator enclosure and all that stuff. More bodywork, and paint what I can. I've painted the inside of this white, but I want to get a couple more things on before I finish it off.
DA49 is not DA49. Interesting.
22.
It's DB. There's no other DA. Oh, wacky thump. Jim says, hello, David. Julie says, I call him Lord Matthew, so at least he's an important peasant, Mikey. Jim says, no hint, Mikey. A message to myself to get down to New Orleans. Duke says, good day, all you beautiful people. Hello, Duke.
Hello, Duke.
Jim says, good day, Duke. And Julian says, finish off that bottle of Penderyn I had. Is that a hint, Mikey? Not at all, buddy. I've got another bottle to get through soon. I do want to try the green one at some point. That'd be nice. Because that's the black one that I finished off last night. That's Penderyn Gold, which is quite nice. And it's like beautifully clear. And then you got Penderyn, the red one, which is like the fruity one. Then you got Penderyn Green, which is more the floral one, which I've not tried yet. So that should be interesting. But I might get that for Christmas or something. Because it's not something I drink particularly quickly, whiskey. It takes me a few months to get through a bottle.
There's a little tiny bit. This is a forward bit, radiator enclosure. There's a little sort of, I guess it's like a bearing mount there for the crank handle. I was watching a video of a guy building one of these earlier, and he starts off by getting extra thin, going filling that up with liquid. Then he gets a part on. It took him a while to get on because it's so small. But then 4 other times he's coming back with extra thin to glue it on. I'm just like, you don't need that much, dude.
People saying hello to each other, and Julian says, "Is the green one stealth absinthe, Mikey?" I don't know. Quite possibly. I was looking at the tours of the Penderyn factory actually, because there's one of their distilleries is in Llandudno. I mean, I think it's like £18 for the 1 hour tour.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm tempted. Problem is, it's boring if you go on your own, isn't it?
No.
This is if you have a wife that goes, "No, I don't want to do that." I'm only joking. Kaylee, if you're watching, I'm only joking, love. Although I did have a discussion with the father-in-law last night, and we've decided we're gonna go and watch the Landship film.
Oh yes.
At the cinemas when it comes out. Okay, so part DA49 is actually DA48 on this one. Have you noticed that, Trevor?
What's that?
In step 25,
Hang on.
part DA, it says DA49 in the box below the back wheel.
Oh, DA.
In the little box below the back wheel. On page 12.
Page 12, yeah. Section number 25, did you say?
Yep, and then just below the back wheels, you've got a box with an exploded diagram.
Ours are different.
Oh, yeah, yours is different, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't have. You'd have to show us on your screen because. Okay, no, never seen that before.
Yeah, it's slightly like that, but
yeah,
22 and 20.
Yeah. See, that design is DA48 on mine, but it says DA49. DA49 is one with the big bulb on
DA49 is the one with the dingus on it, the rubber honker. DA48 is the one under it.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. That part there, it says DA49.
Oh, is it? That's right back in section. Yeah, it's in a different section, isn't it?
Yeah, ours is step 28 on page 13.
Yes, yeah. DA49 is the honker bit, the bit that you press.
On that side.
That's it. That's the diagram we have. Yeah.
Yeah. So 49 and 48. Yeah.
Yeah. So they've put it wrong on that bit. And put it correct on that one.
DA. Oh yeah, they've got it round the wrong way, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something to notice if you're doing the British version. The instructions are slightly skewiff. Slightly squiffy.
PE1 and PE2.
Maybe set yourself the goal of collecting all the Welsh Legend bottles, Mikey. There's only 3, mate. Black, red, and green.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You'll never know really nice which colour's which.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I am colourblind. But the bottles are really nice designs, to be fair. I'm thinking of washing out the Pandaren Gold one and putting some lights in it or something. Joe says, I will check on that, Jim. Sounds interesting.
Oh, I printed our paint mascots, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah, they're...
Jim says, sorry, go on.
I'll say they're hanging up. They're hanging in the printer at the moment, letting the resin drop off.
Ah, nice. Awesome. June says, Mikey, if you drink all the samples, you won't remember you're alone. Bonus. I don't mind being alone. It's just quite sad if you go to a tour like that on your own.
Okay.
And the other problem, of course, is if I go on my own, I've got to drive, so I can't try the samples.
That's very true.
Yeah.
No, you'll be fine. You'll have the police to drive you wherever you need to go.
Oh, yeah. Because that's all I need.
Yeah, they'll look after you for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a win-win.
The sergeant will come tuck me up and everything. Yeah.
That's it, yeah. You get free breakfast, apparently.
Yeah, and lose my license whilst I'm at it. Joe says, Jim, he's been here numerous times. Seems I always have something going on, so I have not seen him yet. I've seen him at the museum on live stream. Yeah. There we go. Right.
Okay.
Want that? That. Oh, I just put my finger in paint, stupid boy. Right. Do not lose that piece. Otherwise, I'll be rather pieced off.
Aha! That's a price of admission right there.
Yes. Oh, that's strange. Paint that I put in yesterday is still wet. Unusual.
Rather.
Must have been cold here last night.
Yes, it was down to about 1 or 2 degrees at 6 o'clock this morning.
I know the heating was on this morning, and it was my heating sets up. It's only set to come on at 17 degrees.
Yeah.
So it must have been fairly cold. Which could explain why I woke up in pain if I've sort of been cold all night and shaking or whatever, shivering.
Well,
we sleep.
Wake up. We are hugging the blanket or the empty bottle of Pandaren?
Oh no, the empty bottle of Pandaren was in the kitchen.
Were you in the kitchen with it?
No, I was in bed. I handled my alcohol very well, thank you. In my darkest days, I would go through a bottle of rum and still walk back to my room. No problems. Jim says, Joe, Partial is co-host of the Unauthorized History of the Pacific War podcast with Seth Peridon. There we go. Interesting. Jim watches lots of interesting podcasts, doesn't he?
His podcast, yes.
Yes. Junior says, looking on the Pandaren website, they have 14 icons of Wales, as well as the 3 legends, Mikey. The green one is Celt. Yeah. Well, if somebody wants to do them, feel free. I'm sure they're all lovely. Well, I'm a member of the North Wales Whiskey Club. And one of the guys on it that I know, it's not far from me, he said, which is your favourite whiskey, Mike? I said, Pandaren. He said, ooh, which is your favourite one? I like Pandaren. I said, Pandaren is like having children. You're not allowed to have favourites. You have to love them all.
Must be 14s.
32, 29. So as I said, I'm planning to have all the openable things opened. I can only go. It'll either go well or it won't. I think it'll go fairly well because the fit of everything so far has been nice.
Yeah.
But to get the angle of the front flap for the radiator,
The louver.
the louver. So it's got step 39 is when you mount it.
Yes.
But then you're actually putting the louver in place in either step 50 or on step 51, and looking at the mounting bracket for it. It's either vertical, put in closed, or 90 degrees. So I need to, I just put it together. I need to get that correct, the correct angle to be able to have the door open.
Yeah.
Which I'll do presently, because it's got to sit in a little clip at the back of the louver.
Yeah. That would make sense. Julian says, the 14 will keep you quiet for a few years, Mikey. Yeah, probably. I'd have to get a whiskey cabinet or something, wouldn't I, if I was going to have 14 bottles of whiskey. Oh, bless. I went to visit Kay last night, and my mother-in-law came because I was waiting for a parcel.
Mm-hmm.
She came and sat in the house, waited for the parcel for me whilst I went to visit Kay. I came home, and she'd done housework for me. I was like, oh, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that.
What did she do? Polish off the second bottle of Penderyn?
No. She'd done some tidying up in the kitchen and the living room. Because I don't really use the living room anymore. It's Kay that uses that. Because I'm usually in here. So while she's been in hospital, I've not really used it. So I hadn't noticed. And then I came home and she tidied it all up. I was like, well, thank you very much. That is very kind of you, mother-in-law.
All right.
There you go. I think that's close enough for government work. Yeah. Let that set. Right.
Hey.
What is next?
Time for a slurp.
A slurp?
Yeah. I'm on PE duty.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm doing all the little brackets, the little lights with the brackets on.
Yeah. That needs doing. That needs doing. Done that. Done that. So it's looking nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
How for now? For now. Right. Dashboard next.
You into Star Wars, Mikey?
Yeah. I like Star Wars.
Yeah, did you see the new film comes out next week?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mandalorian Grogu or something or other.
Grogu,
yeah. Yeah, it's in the cinemas on 22nd or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks going to be a good film.
The series was awesome. So yeah,
Yeah.
got high hopes for it. I think it's a silly name for a film. But, you know, we could. It's a bit of a mouthful, if you know what I mean. They could have just called. They can't call it Mandalorian because you know the series is. They could have called it Grogu, Star Wars Grogu, for instance, and it would work. Oh well, I'm sure they know what they're doing more than I do.
Disney be doing Disney shit. Trudy said, PE equals particularly excruciating.
Yeah, you're right there. Oh, yeah.
Joe, Mikey, don't say too much about your mother-in-law. Next thing you know, they'll have a mother-in-law's day. You know, like Mother's Day. More money taken from my model kit and golf account. I just gave her a big hug. That'll do. She's happy with that. She just likes to feel appreciated for a change. Well, I say for a change, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can't afford no more models this week. It just cost me £800 for a holiday.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. We're going to Mid-Hall.
To where?
Not even as far as the living room.
Yeah, a place called Mid-Hall. It's Warner's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
could be worse. Could be going to Argate.
Or window view. As far as the driveway.
Oh, just a little bit further.
Yeah, about 5 hours further than the driveway.
Bravo 42.
Four Tops tribute weekend.
Oh yeah. Sorry, was that Swingers weekend or?
Well, I'll tell you what, you might not believe this or not, but first time we ever went to a Warner's one, and I went into the public toilets in the public areas. Yeah. They had a Viagra. They had a condom machine and a Viagra machine in the toilets.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So yeah, you could be right. I said to her, "What would you like, dear? Would you like a double bed or a single?" Singles.
Like, damn it.
Dear.
Julian says, Joe, there is already a mother-in-law day. The 4th Sunday in October, started by you pesky Americans in Amarillo, Texas, 1934. I think I need to spray these before I put them on.
Yeah, I'm gonna spray all my panels separately and then stick them on, unless I can do them in situ. But you know, if they've got any, certainly the blinds, the armor glass will have to go on after I paint it.
So, how am I going to do this?
With skill and cunning.
Or Arte et Marty, skill and fighting.
Arte and Marty are the crap out of it.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Arte et Marty is the motto of the Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers. And the Raimi, I imagine.
It is, yeah.
The Remy and the Raimi. I love it when they do the Land Rover runs. They're always fun to watch. Have you ever seen that, John?
I don't know what you're talking about, no.
They have a Land Rover, they drive a Land Rover in, and the team strips it down as quick as possible, carries it to a certain point, reassembles it, and drives off in it again. And the fastest team wins.
What a glorious waste of time.
You could say that about the gun run, though, couldn't you?
You could. They don't do that anymore, do they?
No.
World tournament, no.
Health and safety would go mad with it. There's like people lost their fingers and everything doing that.
Oh, excuse me, chucking bits on the floor.
I just saw a who do you think you are episode,
and
I was saying, this, he's a great grandfather. I think lost a hand. They go into it. He's working for the Great Eastern Railway.
Yeah.
could be Great Western. Anyway, third day on the job, sort of gets hit from behind by a train passing, and stumbles forward, puts his hand out under the wheel of the train, and
Yikes.
crushed. So the arm was cut off. But what I was saying is, before OHS, I had 28,000 injuries and deaths per year on the British rails. It's insane.
That doesn't surprise me. So I like watching some of the documentary on YouTube about railway disasters and stuff, and there's loads from like the 40s, 50s, and 60s in Britain. The steam engine crashes and things, steam train crashes. There's some real bad ones.
God, which one's CK Sprue?
Joe says, Amarillo, the hairy armpit of Texas. Julian says, don't take the Viagra before you pee, otherwise you'll miss. Julian says, no, you're in the army. You mustn't do anything dangerous. Sigh, you couldn't make it up. Yeah. Believe it or not, soldiers or members of the armed forces are have to deal with more health and safety than what the general public do in their jobs. There's a load of health and safety in the military. And a lot of it's there for good reason.
Yeah, like it's a culture that changed in Australia. We had a thing called the DSEAL reseal program on F111s, where you'd get into a fuel tank and literally people would pass out of lack of oxygen in there. So they'd just drag them out, wait till they got conscious again, throw them back in. And that would go on for years. And they wonder why all these people are dying of these terrible, terrible cancers and stuff. So they've done something about it, which is good. I know a very good friend of mine actually passed away on Anzac Day this year, and he was in the D2 Reseal program. So, Clompy, I miss you, mate.
Yeah. I was saying that just before you came on, John, because Trevor's just been to a funeral. People seem to be dying a lot younger lately, don't they?
No.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Seems to be a lot more people dying young. There's oh God, who was it? Oh, a fellow I knew. He was in his 40s and he died of he needed a liver transplant, and he died the other week. And there's a guy that I used to know. I went to school with his brother. He died in his 30s. A girl I went to school with, she passed away in her early 30s of breast cancer. It's quite sad, really. Especially when they've got young families as well.
Oh, of course.
Right, I'm going to have to spray these quickly. So, what I shall do, turn that camera over. Jay says he'll be back in a bit. His carrot is here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move that up out of the way. Hold on. Move that up out of the way a sec. Because health and safety, got to use the spray booth. Can't just spray and inhale it all. We're not crackheads on here.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Little bits of sprue everywhere. How strange. Right.
Dum, 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 dum. Okay.
Golden, Virginia's back. He says, I've just learned, be back in a bit, and I will now use it. Welcome back. I've seen you comment for a while. Joe says, that's been a good influencer, Mikey. I don't know about influencer, mate. Corrupter, maybe, but let's extend the hose.
Okay. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. Right.
Was that the theme tune to the 48 and 48?
No, it's Montego Bay.
Oh, that's the Xbox thing. There it is. Not playing on the Xbox just now. Right. Quickly do this.
Actually, which you wouldn't know. I think it's an Australian band.
Oh. What I will do is I'll try this on the lowest setting, the spray booth, but it'll probably be quite noisy, so I'll just mute it. But it'd be worth a try to see if it is loud on the microphone.
Yeah, give it a go.
Airbrush.
Yeah, it was an Australian band called the All Nighters. But yeah, it sounds like every time I heard that 48 and 48 music, it sounds exactly like that. But you wouldn't have heard it. It was an Australian 80s tune.
Right. Let's go for primer. Yeah. Should go for the mecha one. Right, let's see what this is like on the lowest setting.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear that?
I can hear it, but it's not annoying.
No, it's not too bad. No.
There you go. I've got it. It's not quite on the lowest setting, but it should be all right. Hopefully.
Oh, that's fine. We can perfectly hear you.
Wonderful. It's just whether the noise is annoying for people.
No. I think it's cut itself out now. Like, it's barely noticeable.
Yeah. That's handy. It's good to know. Now, if I was clever, what I'd do is turn that so you can watch what I'm doing.
Yeah. But you're not, so let's move on.
Well, exactly.
PA 40.
10.
Get that out of the way. Right.
Little one.
Yeah, it's sideways, but... Oh. I know what I can do. There you go. Kind of. There you go. You kind of see what I'm doing.
Oh. I painted up the Zlin 126 yesterday with the red.
Oh, yeah.
I chose a slightly darker color instead of like red. I went for insignia red, so it's got a bit more dark in it. But that's how that's turned out. So that should be all right. Yeah, like that. So decals are going after this show.
DC2, DC3.
Let that dry. Is there anything else I need to spray whilst I'm here? Yes, steering wheel. Which is the A20.
Okay. Now I'm realizing I should have glued this little bit of PE on before I glued the plastic in place. Oh well.
That should be all right. Chat's very quiet today. Or is that just because Julian's busy?
Don't know.
Golden Virginia says, is everyone building the Armoured, Austin? We are indeed. We're just doing different versions of it.
Yeah.
There's one thing I like about
nice
this spray boot is I can adjust the speed of it. To be honest, I very rarely have it on high power. Don't need to see whilst I'm cleaning my airbrush. How have you found the photo etch on this, John?
In an envelope.
Ah, Wait Rose is in. He says, afternoon troops, how's the scoff? Hello, buddy. What are you up to?
Hello.
Other than causing mayhem at the manor.
Oh, come on. I keep on lining this bit up and it's always in the wrong spot. So let's go a third time. Let's take it off again. Stick it there. Go a bit of super duper glue.
I thought something, you know, for doing the rivets. I was trying to think how I'm doing because I don't think my scalpel's going to be sharp enough. And I realised I've got one of those metal safety razors, one of the proper metal ones that I got from my wedding. Obviously, I've not used it for quite a while, but I've still got the pack of foils and stuff that you get with it. So I think that might be quite handy if I can get that to work without slicing my fingers. Because they are very sharp and very thin as well. Actually, Golden Jane says hi to Gary. Paul says, sorry I disappeared. I'm back now. I had to go and see the missus. It's all right. There says, afternoon, Gary. And Gary says, what do we think will be the big Revel reveal next year? Trailed on Facebook today. Oh, I've not seen that. Let's have a look. I have not seen that. Revel.
Yeah, I know AMT. I think it's AMT or whatever it is. Whoever it is in America have got a new version of the. Oh, what's it called?
It's something with sweat.
Yeah, they got a new version of that out. The Razor Crest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for the film. I presume that Rebel will have it soon as well.
It's a swing wing design by the look of it. Swing wing aircraft. I don't know enough about aircraft other than Revel or other than Tonka or F-14s. I don't know.
So it's on Facebook, Revel Facebook, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the
Oh,
most
that looks like a Tomcat to me.
It does, doesn't it? That's what I thought. But then I thought, I don't know enough about aircraft to make that decision.
Yeah, that sort of smoky haze. Like it's not going to be Russian. Not by a German company in this climate.
No.
That's probably a Tomcat, I'd say.
Yeah.
But they've already got. I've got the 48 scale one here. Maybe it's a bigger one.
Ooh. A bigger Tomcat than the 48 scale. Bloody hell. Golden Virginia says, I like Rebel's Platinum Edition kits. Lots of additional detailed parts. I've not tried one. Joe, the big Rebel reveal will be the company coming back to Los Estados Unidos, US. Yes. I doubt it. Dave says, yes, Revell have said it will be out with the film dates. They might be aren't they making a new Top Gun?
Oh,
I think they're making a second one, aren't they? Or third one. Gold Virginia says, AMT are going to release the Dodge Bluesmobile police car. That'd be cool.
with the bloody big
tannoy
loudspeaker on top. Yeah.
Patrick says, I ended up using dots of PVA for the rivets. It's an interesting way of doing it. Certainly one way. And Julian's back. There we go. Back to front, probably, but back all the same. So, wait, Rose, what are you working on? Hey. Let us in. Let us in on the secret. Exclusive.
That's done.
Joe says, that was pretty good, Patrick. Excellent idea. Yeah. And Waitrose says, Mr. Golden V, a 1974 Dodge sedan with Illinois plates, BDR 529. Not that I've watched the film much.
DE4.
He just believes that everybody needs somebody.
Oh.
Gillian, Mikey, you are an influencer. Nobody ever said the influence was positive. Laugh out loud. Thank you, buddy. Golden V says, Waitrose, cop tires, cop suspension, cop shocks. Yeah. Aussie Ian says, evening, afternoon, and good morning to everyone. Hello, Aussie Ian.
Hello, Ian.
Waitrose, today I'll mostly be making a Starfix Nautilus, Nor Atlas, and a Republic XF91. Wonderful. It'd be interesting to see how you get on with those Starfix kits. That Rob, was it Rob, is sent you? Patrick says, hello, Ian. It's good how we remember all these names, even though it's random. A lot of them are random words and stuff on their handle.
That's true.
And we've never actually seen the person behind it and things.
I've seen Aussie Ian quite often, in fact.
Hey, yeah. You have indeed. Jim says they're practically giving them away in Mount Prospect. Dave says, evening, Ian. Yeah. Don't know who that Waitrose bloke is like, but yeah.
Wonder if he's highbrow enough to be a member of a whiskey club.
That's a question, isn't it? I don't know who would be a member of a whiskey club. It must be really high class. Waitrose says, it is horrible but achievable. David says, Mr. Golan, hello. Hello. The only problem with single malt whiskey is it's rare. It's a lot more expensive. But it's bloody delicious. Paul says, John, any more mandates?
No, just one yesterday. And as I went off here, I thought, it did sound a bit sus, meeting a guy I've never met before at a cafe called Tallulah, and his name's Rosie. And then afterwards I thought, oh, Rosie the Riveter, that's even worse.
I was thinking more Rosie, the girl, the Korean girl from MASH that runs the bar just off the camp.
Yeah, he was a nice bloke, nothing sus.
No, he's a very friendly chap, wasn't he, John?
Oh.
Jim says Starfix kits are akin to Ventura models. And Golden V says, hi, Dave. Everyone knows a Dave, don't they?
Oh, not a good one.
Everyone's either related to or knows someone called Dave. It's very strange.
I can't do that, Dave.
Even in Wales when it's David.
Okay, that's another door ready for painting. Now I need B45.
Clean that. And Dave confirms there are lots of us about. They are. They breed them in special training camps. In laboratories. That's why it's called Camp David. Jim says Roosevelt Rosie Greer played DT for the LA Rams back in the 60s. How do you know these things, Jim? These little random snippets of information. It's quite impressive.
Ah.
Ooh, we're at the top of the hour. Nice. We've got 16 people watching. Mostly listening to me rabbiting away.
Yep.
And chatting shit. And 11 likes. There we go. Cool. Joe says Annie was a bodyguard for RFK, unfortunately. Oh. Jim says, much thanks, Mikey. I'm a graduate of Useless Information University. It all has its use, as you've proven. Because you're telling us stuff we didn't know and it's relevant to the conversation. Joe says he's in the pick when RFK gets shot. Oh dear. Paul says I have to call the GP tomorrow. I have an infection in my finger. I'm not sure how it happened, but it's proper throbs. Oh, that's not good. Can't be having poorly finger.
I wonder if Jim went to school with Paulie Finger.
I woke up with what appears to be some sort of, looks like a burn mark on my trigger finger, but it's not. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's nothing bad. I'm sure it's not.
I've lost a part.
Which one?
Bloody CK12.
Oh no.
Yeah. The bits are getting bloody smaller.
You'll be glad when we move away from MiniArt.
No, I actually quite like MiniArt kits. They're challenging. I like a challenge.
Yeah, they're
That's
great.
That's why I've been married to the same woman for 50 odd years.
Paul says, "Thank God it's my shooting hand, not my shooting hand, so that I can still shoot." Joe says, "Jim, I need you on our team when we've played trivia at local bars. Beer is always first prize. You in?" Wait Rose says, "That sounded so Royal Marines. Woke up with a burn mark on my trigger finger." Golden Virginia says, "I've got a kit arriving in the post very shortly by Royal Mail." Ooh, what is it? Don't leave us in suspenders. Let us know.
Where is the space?
I've got a kit arriving at some point, but I don't know what it is. It's a surprise.
Double pointers.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a surprise from the Power Field. Via my friendly local courier, Waitrose Incorporated. He's the local courier that lives at the end of the street. Golden Virginia says, Mark II Golf GTI by Revel. Surprisingly hard to find. I had a Volkswagen Polo when I first started driving.
I've still got one behind me.
Ah.
Oh, it's my wife's, but you know.
That's not dry. Yeah, it's dry enough. There we go. We'll go for a bit of white. Bit of white paint. Bum. Right. So, how are you getting on, Trevor?
Well,
I'm surprised you haven't switched over to your new webcam yet.
I don't. Oh, hang on, you can't. Try not to let them fall off of the bloody plate.
There you go. Don't tilt it anymore, for God's sake. Joe says, I also have a kit coming on Friday. Attack-On 1026 1/16 US World War II quarter-ton Jeep and trailer. Ooh.
Oh, nice. Big one.
Yes, that's what she said. So, what is your dream kit, you two?
Oh, I think I like the First World War, Second World War vehicles more than anything.
Yeah. Same here. I wish they would make more World War I models.
Yeah.
Especially the road vehicles and things, wheeled vehicles. There's plenty to do.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like there's a couple of the copper state ones, which copper art's different.
Yeah.
The Romfell and stuff look really interesting.
Yeah.
But they're a bit like hen's teeth here at the moment. I don't know. So one I've been looking for ages is a TSR2 in 48 scale, which I now have in the stash, but so I can't include that anymore.
Yeah. Where's that lead gone? Oh,
don't know. Look, I keep on. One of the default answers for me is a CA31.
Yeah.
The Australian Sabre with the Avon engine. But the fact is, I'm not that much of a fan of the Sabre. I don't think it's that beautiful. I don't know. I don't know.
It's a tough question, isn't it? Because do you choose a kit that's already in production that you actually want to buy, or is there something that you wish people would do a kit of? Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing all the as we can see, these little diddy bits.
The diddy bits.
Diddy bits, yeah, they're the.
Do they come with the diddy men?
Yeah, that's it. They're the hatches for the turrets with the photo etch on them, and then they've got a light that fits to them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In stage, where are we? 60, 68, 67 and 68 I'm working on.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun's out.
There we go. I think that will do.
Super glue. I don't know whether anybody else has got one of these, but oh no, super glue applicator.
No.
Yes, just a. You could actually, I mean, actually looking at it, you could actually use your knife thing and put a sewing needle in the end of it and just cut the end up so you've got like a little V, which is basically what's on the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Colin James says 1/16th be cool to build. Yeah. Joe, that way I can put it in my stash marked. Do when I get more skills, maybe next year's stash. Paul says homemade banoffee pie. Yum yum. Oh, I like banoffee pie.
Oh yes.
Julian, Joe, Jim in the UK, what you call suspenders, we call braces. Suspenders in the UK are used by ladies to hold up stockings. Hence, Mikey saying, "Don't hold us in suspenders." Don't keep us in suspense. Yeah. Jim, brand new 1/35th scale Sherman T-34 Calliope rocket launcher tank. Nice. Matthew, I'd love a 1/16th RC Cromwell tank as they have so many conversion opportunities. Yeah, true. Jim, thank you, Julian. As a man, I know once said, I can never trust a man that wears a belt and suspenders. Joe says, gracias, Julian. Paul says, Alfriston near me in East Sussex is the home of banoffee pie. Alfriston also became the home of 610 Squadron, RAF, after the squadron moved from Biggin Hill. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just down the road from where I live, about 5 minutes.
Oh. Nice. Golden Virginia says, I'd like someone to produce a kit of the British Morris CS8, which has gone unlooked. Yeah. I was looking for a model of a Morris 1000 as well for my father-in-law for Christmas last year.
Yeah, I don't think there is one, is there?
No. That'd be cool. I want 124 scale one or something. Paul says they flew Spitfires. Yeah. Golden G says that spray booth falls very nicely. Yeah, it does. 2 secs. I shall show you. Oh, there we go. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. It's upside down at the minute because the camera's wrong way up, but I flip it. There you go.
Okay.
There you got the hose at the top. There you go. So I just move everything out of the way. And gives me more space on my desk then. Good gravy. Right, there we go. Julian says, Paul, 610 flew the Hurricane in 1939, converted to Spitfire, which they flew until August 1951. They flew Gloucester Meteors from then on. Paul says, Jim, Trevor, are you in Polegate?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Start your modelling club between the two of you.
Yeah. Stud Farm, you know where that is.
Stud Farm?
Stud Farm, yeah.
Ooh la la.
Yeah. It used to be.
Think a lot of yourself, don't you?
No, many years ago, it was a stud farm for horses, and all the roads are named after St. Ledger winners, I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, crops.
Yeah, it's quite nice. We got a pub at the end of the road. We got an Indian takeaway or Indian restaurant at the end of the road. Never been in either of them in 11 years I've lived here. But
yeah.
And Mike has got a pub not far from where he lives as well.
Yeah, I've got 2 pubs actually.
Looks, yeah, look, come out of your road and turn right, I think it is, along on the right-hand side. That'd be quite nice.
Yeah, on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
And you got one down the bottom of the hill as well, on the crossroads. Well, T-junction. You've been Google mapping, have you?
I've been Google mapping, yes. We're going up to. Oh, where is bloody? Where are we? I don't want to. They've named the rose after bloody David Beckham, Sir David Beckham. Where is it? We're going. Hang on. Down the medical centre, what do they want? They're not giving me no more. They all want to give me injections.
It's when they take it through injections, you got to worry.
Yeah.
Paul says, Oh, there we go. Aussie Ian says
Oh.
135 Sentinel tank would be nice to have. Yeah. Paul is in Hampden Park, not far from Stud Farm.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a bit rough, that area.
Patrick says I would like a 148 scale Felix Stowe.
Felix Stowe. Wow.
That's a 148.
Huge.
Yeah. Massive dockyard. Stayed at a campsite down there when we were kids. That's where I got bit by a squirrel. So I slapped it. I was only like 9 years old at the time.
Oh, get on there.
Oh, there we go. Well done.
Warner's Nid Hall. Oh, we're going to Harrogate, North Yorkshire.
Oh, yeah.
So we sort of come past your way, sort of.
Yeah, you got it up on the M6, are you?
I'm not sure whether to go that way or whether to go Dartford Tunnel way. Yeah, Dartford Tunnel I think is a bit quicker, but it's that bloody tunnel. It's a nightmare. When we're going on a Friday.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm not gonna.
God.
There you go. The Felix Stowe is an aircraft.
Yes. It's a bloody big flying boat.
Yeah. It's also a major shipping port in the UK. Paul says, Trevor, let me know if you want to meet up for a coffee.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Anytime. Costa's in the high street at Polegate or something.
Yeah. Ow. There you go. Beard Veteran Creates bringing people together again. Jimmy says, Golden V.
I can recommend meeting new men in cafes. There's nothing wrong with that in a Viking sort of way.
It's better than meeting them in a nightclub, isn't it?
See what the Australians do, Never done it personally, but there you go.
Just remember, Trevor, always take somebody with you just in case.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not insinuating anything on Paul, obviously. That's just making a joke about like online safety advice and stuff.
No pressure over cappuccino.
Julie says, Mr. Golden V, a couple of companies do military Morris CS8s. Whip 3D do one in 135, tooled in 2022. There we go. That's why he's head of research. Dave says, Trevor, it would take you a week to get through there on a Friday. Yes.
What's that way? Oh, Dartford way is that? Or
yeah, Dartford Tunnel.
Oh yes, I've done it many a times with yes.
Joe says you got bitten by a squirrel. Now that explains everything. Paul says, Trevor, you're safe. You're not my type. Poor Trevor.
Nobody loves me anymore.
This is where we hear you out going, you're not wrong. Julie says, Trevor, make sure the GPS is always activated on your phone. Helpful look. Ooh, we've got 22 people watching. And the better looking Marley says, so outrageously lubed, so outrageously subscribed. Hi all. Hey,
yes. The better looking Marley's in Perth again this week.
Yes. be funny if he changed his YouTube handle to Better Looking Marley.
So there was a graduation today. My niece graduated a course in Monash University. I'll bring that up.
Nice.
Where was it? So yeah, she's got Faculty of the Arts Award for receiving a prize for the best overall student in criminology.
Ooh.
So that means that she was the best one at hiding the bodies.
Well done to her.
So good on her.
Yeah. It's always nice to be recognised, isn't it? Receive a bit of praise. Unless, of course, you're a serial killer trying to hide from a criminologist.
That's it.
David says, "Evening, Paul." Paul says, "I'm going for a second helping of banoffee pie. Delicious."
Oh, nice.
Julian, there are no model Morris 100s, which is a sod. The car Dad had when I was little. Yeah. Morris of that. Yeah, that's why I wanted to look for one for my father-in-law, because he's got a Morris 1000 that he's restored. He takes it to shows and things. Waitrose says, just cut the masts off the Nor Atlas, 18 circular windows in a 1/175 scale. Heat star fix. See, it'd be funny if we were watching you do this live, because we just hear you chundering and ranting. That'd be funny. Duke says, Paul, have you been meeting men in cafes too? It does sound way worse than what it should do, doesn't it?
No, well, Paul probably doesn't know about it yet. Paul, yesterday I met, was it yesterday? Yes. The other guy that does blogs for Hobbyco. Went to a cafe in Newcastle and met the guy.
Yeah.
It was nice. Good meeting. He brought a little Gundam along and I couldn't stop staring at it because it's bloody good.
Because that doesn't sound like a euphemism.
No, I couldn't stop staring at his Gundam. Yeah, does sound wrong, doesn't it?
Met him in a cafe with his Gundam.
That way.
Not sure whether I should get involved in these cafe meetings.
That's a young person's game.
Especially if he brings a Gundam.
That way.
The Better Looking Marley just sent me a clip from part of the show before, and it's funny.
I had no idea at the time. Yeah.
The timing was perfect on it, wasn't it? Even down to when I was shaking the paint at the end of it. June says, evening, Paul. Paul says, no, but as the Aussies are doing it, I thought I would give it a go. And Paul says, Better Looking Marley says, Duke, haha.
Aha. Sounds like Jimmy Little. Jimmy Carr, I should say. Aha.
Could always make you sound like Woody Woodpecker.
Sorry, who was it wanting to meet for a coffee? Paul?
Yeah.
Is he on Discord?
Yes.
What's that?
It's this wonderful invention.
Can you share my email address with him on?
What I will do is I will tag you both in a comment so you can get in touch with each other.
All right, okay.
Paul. Trev.
So we have actually. Okay, that's on Discord, is it?
Yeah, so if you press on his name on the message I've just put, you'll be able to add him as a friend and private message him.
Okay, lovely. All
right. Better Look at Mine says, look out, he's got a Gundam.
Yeah, we have actually got a local. Well, say local. We've got we is a local. We've got a local IPMS model club, but
Oh yeah.
I went to one of their shows, not last year, year before, and went to sort of like chat with people that were there, and they didn't seem to really want to know. So I thought, oh well, I won't bother.
Set up your own modelling group. Make it friendly.
So I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday. I can't recall. A plug for me. I was interviewed on Sunday evening by I think his name's Paul Pendleton Brown or Brownie, who is
through the
IPMS. The Inside the
On the
Box Art podcast. IPMS UK's podcast. Interviewed by him and the other guys from the thing, along with Sam Dwyer, an exceptional modeler in Melbourne, and Scott Taylor, the owner of SMS Paints.
Yeah.
And it was a really nice conversation. So when that comes out, check it out one time, won't you?
Yeah. He's a nice guy, Brownie, isn't he?
Don't know. I've never met him. No, he is. Conversation. It's sort of one of the conversation just flows, if that makes sense. Because
did you know he met Douglas Bader when he was a kid?
Douglas Bader?
He went round to his dad's friend's house and Douglas Bader turned up because his dad's friend was friends with Douglas Bader.
Wow. Amazing. He didn't have a leg to stand on.
No.
Oh, God.
Allegedly. Duke says, as long as he hasn't got a double-barreled Gundam. Wait, Rose, just as a matter of record, Beyond the Box Art is not the official IPMS podcast.
Oh, there you go. No, I wouldn't know. Never actually listened to it myself. Oh, dear.
That's an interesting discussion to get into. Because that has changed.
Well,
there has been a lot going on behind the scenes.
My opinion of IPMS is they can never agree to anything.
Apparently, what happened was they are the official IPMS podcast. However, the person that had said they weren't was a committee member who hadn't been informed. So it's all been sorted out now. Yeah.
It's all too hard.
It was. I think it was discussed on when Brownie went on Moz's live stream a few weeks ago. We were discussing it. But yeah, it has all been sorted now.
So I'm reading a book at the moment called. This is a bit of a segue. It's not even a segue because it's not related. But reading a book called Titus Grown. It's the first of a series of 3 books called the Gormenghast Trilogy. And I'm really enjoying it. So I saw the first episode of a BBC thing that they made probably, 25 years ago or more, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And Christopher Lee's in it along with other people. And, they're interviewing him. And Christopher Lee says, Mervyn Peake, yes. Yes, I met him. He was hanging out at my local library. And my sister spoke to him a lot more than I did. But I'm just thinking, who hasn't he met?
That's like Jim. Who hasn't he dated?
Oh, well.
Adam says, hello all. Signal is terrible at the hospital. That is all good. Op went okay. Good. Glad to hear it, buddy.
Oh.
Hope he's all right. Drew says, oh, the Motor Museum do a kit of a Morris 1000. Snag being it's £85. Yeah, that's the problem. Paul, Trevor, if you're on about Hailsham Model Club, they are not very sociable, sadly. That's why I got the M4H Brighton group session. Yeah. Junior says, glad to hear it, Adam. So you a veteran yourself, Trevor?
Sorry?
You a veteran yourself?
No.
No?
No, but I've been involved with a Royal British Legion Club in Brighton for nearly 30 years, I suppose.
Yeah.
Started off as a member, then got conned into being a committee member. And for the last 20 years, I think it is, I've been club secretary.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, the only way you'd be able to go to the M4H session would be if you've decided to volunteer with them.
Yeah. I mean, I got a collection box in the club for them.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Unfortunately, I don't drive.
Yeah.
Well, I used to drive motorbikes, actually no ride at motorbikes, but
yeah,
I had a bit of a comeuppance a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I got banned by the family of driving motorbikes anymore. So
yeah,
the only way I can get into Brighton is in the car with the wife driving.
Yeah.
Which we do twice a week anyway to go down to the club. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works.
I think with bikers, if you ride them long enough, something daft's gonna happen, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I don't even know what. Yeah. I mean, it was a really bad shite evening. I was on my way down to the club and I was sort of merrily poodling along the road, and all of a sudden, for no reason at all, the front of the bike was around where the back of the bike was where the front of the bike should have been.
Oh.
And it went. We both went sliding merrily down the road.
Oh.
But never did find out what. I think what it was. I think I hit something that was in. It's an atrocious evening. You couldn't really see what was going on, and I think basically what happened. I think I must have hit something that was in the road.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I didn't cause any damage to myself. Wrote the bike off.
Yeah. Closest I ever got to that was the office for the company I used to work for was out in the middle of the countryside. So to get to it, I had to go down loads of little narrow country lanes, and I went down there on my motorbike, and the farmer had cut the hedges and left all the clippings on the road.
Yeah.
And they're all soaking wet. So the back end of my bike went to slide out. Well, the whole bike went to slide out from under me sideways. And I managed to sort of keep all the handlebars, pull the right-hand handlebar up and stamp my foot on the floor hard enough to sort of push the bike back up. And I carried on riding around to the office and then realised I'd dislocated my thumb because I pulled the handle that hard to get it back up.
Oh, wow.
Stop it dropping. Which really annoyed my boss because she wanted to send me to hospital in an ambulance, and I just relocated it, sat there in the office. She was not impressed. In fact, she was nearly sick. June says the Morris 1000 Miner is a 1/24th kit. It's oddly not on Scalemates. Oh, that could be one that Nick ends up sending to Gary.
Yeah, the other one that I really want is the Wallace and Gromit van.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
But somebody's got it on eBay for 75 quid and then £11 postage from the UK.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, so I thought the postage, it's on eBay, but it's been put on there twice and not sold.
I'm not surprised at that price.
Yeah, I offered him I mean, it is quite a rare kit. I offered him 65 quid, but he wouldn't take it. I think he's being a bit greedy, personally.
Yeah, being a bit precious and a bit greedy.
But
hey, some people are like that, aren't they?
Yeah. It's probably a dealer that's bought it from somewhere for pittance.
Yeah. Or just an asshole.
Oh shit! Oh, I broke my seat off. Oh, I broke my seat off.
Trevor says, Paul says, Trevor, I got taken out on my motorbike 5 years ago. I should have been dead with my injuries.
Oh, the only prang I had on my scooter was riding through the garage door of the house.
I remember you doing that. That was brilliant. That was at your old house, that, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses ago. Bloody postings.
Did you damage the garage door?
Oh God, yeah. No, it was yeah. Two of the panels needed to be replaced. Unfortunately, got a quote that day. Sorry, a few days later, and they said it was like $1,000. No worries at all.
Yeah.
And that night, I had a call from DHA, Defence Housing Association, said, "Oh, we want to do an inspection. We're moving you out." I'm just like, shit, of all days. They came around and said, "Oh, the garage door's damaged. Oh, that'll be $13,000. Thanks." Nah. Here's this quote. Oh, okay, we'll have to stick with that. Just because you did it before, we asked for it. Pack of thieving bastards. But anyway.
Yeah. Military loves to rip you off, don't they?
Oh, speaking of which, so I've just I've put the top. You can see that I fitted that, and to line it, make sure it was lined up, I stuck it on top.
Yeah.
But as you can probably see in the back on the firewall there, the rod that holds up that ventilation bit there, is now bent, cleft in twain. It is. I was wondering why it wasn't going on so well.
Oh dear.
Oh well, we can fix that later.
Joe says he's an a-hole and he's not on this stream. Adam says, "Cheers, Julian. This is taking multiple attempts to send." Okay. Ooh, what are you sending? Not dirty pictures, I hope. Julian says, "A month or so after learning to drive, I was overtaking 3 cars and the middle Egypt pulled out as I was alongside him. I slammed on the brakes, missed the back car, still don't know how. Hit the black ice." Yeah. Yeah, had that on a motorbike. You know, going up to Runcorn Bridge, Trevor?
No.
No. Well, there's going towards Runcorn Bridge. You come off a roundabout, you go onto an expressway. And the left-hand lane on the expressway all the way back up to the roundabout was completely stopped with traffic. So coming off the roundabout on my motorbike, I went into the right-hand lane. And as I was accelerating up the past the traffic, this guy didn't even look, just decided he was going to pull out and start overtaking the traffic. And he pulled out straight in front of me, and he was that close that I didn't end up down the road on the front wheel. Because it was that close, I could not keep the back wheel down. And then back wheel came back down. I was like, holy shit. That was close. Julie says, spun through 540 and ended up on the curb facing the way I'd come. Could have been worse, mate. You could have been facing the bloody sky. Paul says, I was doing 85 miles an hour when a car pulled out and I got fired through the rear of the car and out through the front windscreen. Ooh,
bloody hell.
Yeah, see, luckily I managed to avoid that because that could have happened. Because for some reason, car drivers who have never ridden motorbikes don't bother looking for motorbikes.
Yeah, but the other thing that, like, what I've come to learn, well, I sort of knew, but you really learn quickly if you're on a motorbike that in the rain, that everybody who has wipers on the screen in front of them and, they're totally dry on the inside, drive like idiots to get home, to get out of the wet. And the people that are on the bikes can't see a bloody thing because they're not able to wipe their lens all the time. And you can't get too much of a lean on corners and stuff. And it's just it's dangerous in a way just because the people around you.
Yeah. Well, when we were doing our motorbike license, the instructor said, just treat everyone as if they're an idiot trying to kill you. Because it's pretty much the only way you survive as a biker. Adam says, I'm now outside and can see hands finally. How is the Austin progress, comrades?
Really
Not
nice.
Bad, buddy. Not bad.
Couple more. little handles to put on, the inside of doors and stuff like that. And that'll do me for this stream. I think I'll paint it during the next stream.
Yeah, John is progressing well.
Well, it doesn't take long to get the body together, as you see it. Like that's 2 sessions. Plus, I've got all the other panels sort of ready for paint. Well, not all of them, but everything just fits well.
Yeah. Better Looking Marley says, did you see the motorcycle accident in the USA today where the bike ended up hanging from a traffic light above the road? Jesus wept.
Wow.
No, I did not.
Crikey.
That is not a fun day for that biker. Oh, shit.
That's what he said.
There's more. Oh, shit. Oshitaka.
P61.
Yeah, that's done. So that part of the dial's done. Julian says, Paul reminds me of a friend. He told me that car hit him. He went over the front, through the windscreen. His words, and really exited through the windscreen when the driver hit the brakes. Ooh.
God.
Adam says, my instructor was an ex-army instructor, and you can imagine his hatred for 95% of other drivers. Yes. Veterans are fueled by coffee and hate, as we know from today.
We lost a guy today, an Australian SAS warrant officer, in a parachute exercise down in Joves Bay. 2 parachuters got caught up with each other. One of them got away. He's got, I think, minor injuries or probably major injuries. He was the first guy on the scene to try to resuscitate the first guy, but he died on the scene. So that's a shame.
Yeah. It's always sad when I don't think there's anything in the military. There's nothing sadder than training shit.
Which is probably, I think, if not exactly, it's very close to the words of the defense minister today when he was talking to the press about it. Yeah.
Training fatalities. So I think it was last year, we lost a young lad. He was on a training exercise in Kenya. And he got bloody trampled by an elephant.
Whoa.
Yeah. Poor bugger.
Wow. I bet he did see that coming.
Yeah. But yeah, training accidents, I think, it's horrible. And it's so sad. You expect people to die when you go to war. You don't expect them to die in training when you've got all the safety precautions in place.
Yes.
Yeah. Things are going to go wrong in war. They shouldn't be going that badly wrong in a training exercise. Julian says, personally, I think hitting the brakes before the driver hit him would have been better. Yeah. And Paul says, rest in peace, that fellow. Yes. Notice how even I don't make a joke about that sort of thing.
No.
Because even I have some class.
Well, you know, being a warrant officer and specializations were parachuting and sniper.
Yeah.
So he's done it countless times, but things go wrong.
Well, it's like we said about motorbikes, isn't it? You do it enough, something's going to go wrong at some point. If you do it for long enough. Julian says, 2 SAS guys were killed in training in Africa. Their troop was hurrying back to their base as they'd been recalled for an active operation. Yeah. Yeah. And then you have Obi-Wan Nairobi. Now, there's an interesting story.
I'm back.
Hello and welcome back. Nice to meet you.
I went to make the wife a cup of tea and me and get our friend out of the resin printer.
Oh, awesome. Look at that, John.
Oh, wow, that was quick. That's come up
cool.
right.
Yeah. Oh, if I turn him. Hang on.
Yeah, so for those who missed the show yesterday or didn't see it,
That's
this
better.
is the mascot for SMS Paints, an Australian brand. It's their 10th birthday, and just because he could, he's designed a 3D printable thing that you can print off and then paint up should you wish.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So one of those will be on its way to with your other bit.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Cool.
David says, yes, it's so sad when it happens when training. When I was there, there was a chieftain that turned over at night crossing in Salisbury Plain. The commander was out of the cupola. It's like, oh, gee, Christ.
Yes, no good.
We trained for stuff like that. We trained for recovering tanks that'd happen to.
That's for tank company.
Yeah, no. It's not good.
Aye.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
What I might do.
I reckon.
When I looked before, did we see the dials?
Oh, what? PE, you mean? Not PE.
No, I've seen
Decals. No, there's not. No, there's not.
So in that one,
Mm.
they've done the dashboard black.
Yeah, I've done my dashboard black. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I've got it wrong.
Well,
Yeah, so have I.
So hang on, where is that?
Oh.
Can you forward me that image, please?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Download.
yeah, I think most of the inside's black, isn't it?
Ah. Ah.
But,
There you go, John.
yeah. Yeah, there's no decals for the dashboard, unfortunately.
No, it's odd, isn't it?
Mm.
Like they could have. There's room in the decal sheet for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's the Rolls Royce armour car, that one. Ron fell.
Mm.
Oh well. It's my model, I'll do what I want.
Yeah.
It's been restored by someone who doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Adam says the only positive spin on this story is that at least training regulations improved since the 60s and 70s. Thankfully, we aren't firing live rounds over recruits' heads anymore, I guess. Yeah. Although they do still do live fire exercises. Yeah. Since World War II, certainly in British forces, we've lost more troops to training accidents than we have to combat, which is sad. Junior says, 2 US guys from the Army parachute display team hit each other in a display. One was killed, the other woke up in a hospital bed and had lost his legs. He tours doing motivational speeches now. Amazing guy. Yeah.
Wow.
It takes an incredible amount of mental strength to go through something like that and still choose to go and help others.
Yeah.
And not let it sort of, ruin your life. Yeah, I think that'll probably do. I think I'm happy with a white dashboard, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, they don't turn on interior lights, as far as I could see.
No, they didn't have any.
All right. So yeah, that'll do for me this week. So yeah, I've got most of the panels ready to be painted. The most of the body together that'll support those panels.
Yes.
And then next week, yeah, I'll get some color on and start final assembly of the body.
Yeah, you're quite a bit ahead of me.
Yeah, it won't take long. I mean, once you yeah.
The problem with me at the minute is just my lack of energy and things.
Exactly.
So I can't help it. If needs be, you can always work. If you finish before us, you can always work on another model whilst we do it ours, can't we?
Yeah.
Adam says, yes, it's unfortunate. I've read a lot into stuff like this as well, as stuff like oil rig incidents and such. Don't ask it's the autism. But sadly, it comes down usually one of two things most times now. Yeah. Negligence or accident. Yeah. It's usually either human error or design faults. There we go. So at least got something done today anyway.
Yeah. Well, as I said earlier, that's how it all fits around the engine compartment. So it's all everything fits.
That's looking beautiful, John.
Couple of weeks left.
Yeah. You are quite the modeler, old boy. You're very proud of your work.
Thank you.
Julian says, I was in hospital with an SAS guy whose Jeep had turned over on exercise and he landed on his head, woke up from a coma and wanted a smoke and a beer and he didn't smoke or drink. Oh.
Wow.
There we go. Yeah, head injuries will do stuff like that. I used to be very shy and quiet before I got dropped on my head. Well, on the back of my head and bruised my brainstem. Which explains a lot. Yes, we 2-hour mark now, so don't forget the corporals, all you lovely people. We have the corporals mess tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. UK time. For those that are working and things like that. But I don't know if people. I was thinking about this the other day. It seems to be the same people that are coming on during the day, so there doesn't seem to be anyone extra that's coming on the evening ones. So I could look at doing them both on daytime or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be great for me because I can't do a Wednesday evening.
Yeah. I could look at that then, just do it every other Wednesday daytime.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's 7 p.m. and then for those that aren't corporals, which I think is most of you now, we'll be back on Thursday with the Lysander build. It'll just be me and John, I think, because Mr. Morris is on holidays. He's off gallivanting around bars and things.
He's a long way ahead of us, so I don't think he'll mind.
No. He'll be too drunk to care, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I'll join you if you want me to, if you want somebody extra.
Yeah. You'd be more than welcome.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I haven't got the Lysander, but I've got a few bits to finish off on. Oh, you can't see it, can you? I've got,
Ah.
Me. Well, it's Ep11, so I've got all the decals and transfers and all that are on now. I just got a bit of webbing to do and then a coat of varnish.
Nice. Oh, I got something arrived yesterday as well. I forgot. You know, I got those figures the other week, the demon and the bear with shark hands and things.
No.
I got another set. They arrived yesterday. And I got it because I thought I could do something with that, a diorama from me and Kaylee or something.
Troll King and Troll Queen.
How cool are they? And they're only £10.
Oh, that's cheap. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah.
Nice little models.
Are they hollow or solid?
They're solid.
That's cheap for solid. Yeah, they're obviously resin, so that's cheap. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah. That'll be fun. I'm quite enjoying doing stuff like that. Before we go through these last few comments. David, that is looking very smart there, John.
Thank you.
Paul says, thanks, guys. And he says, Corporal's Mess, what happens? We sit and chat about the channel. Any of you can come up on the panel if you want to. There's no set panel list. And just chat about whatever you want. Obviously, avoiding certain subjects, but yeah. We discuss stuff to do with the Corporal's Mess and stuff to do with the channel and things. And you get to have your say. Golden V says, see you later, guys. Be back in a bit. See you later, buddy. June says, Sniggers, a doctor was on the phone explaining the SAS guy's hand was still bad. The SAS guy stuck two fingers up at him. Doctor said, oh, he's indicating he doesn't agree with my assessment. Paul says, I can join you on Thursday, but I too don't have a Lysander, but I need to finish the F14 Tomcat. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
Why not?
Right. So, for the Corporals, I'll see you tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. And for everyone else, we'll see you Thursday, 12 till 2. Hulvar for now.
Uru to you.